What's up, everyone? I'm Coach D. Hey, if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing to my page. It doesn't cost you anything, but it does a lot to help me continue making content. Okay, so this right here really pisses me off. You know, it's one thing when they start talking about pardoning J6 insurrectionists, that makes me mad enough. But when Marjorie Taylor Greene says that Derek Chauvin should be freed from jail because he's a political prisoner, it really pisses me off. She tweeted this today. This will be the last Christmas that J6 families will be separated or suffering from extreme stress because of political persecution by the Democrats. Every single one should be pardoned. Also, Derek Chauvin should be freed. He's a political prisoner as well. Shut the fuck up, Marge. And you know what? The biggest reason it pisses me off is because I know that this to her is a dog whistle to white supremacists to let them know that she would like to see another person freed for killing a black person. But to those of us who know that she's a racist, it's a bullhorn. It's not enough that they're already parading Daniel Penny around as their hero for killing a black person. Now they want to start the conversation to get Derek Chauvin out so that they can parade him around as their hero as well because he killed a black person. And here's the thing. Back in 2020, when it was popular to say that Derek Chauvin was a murderer and should be in prison for it, Byron Donalds recorded this video.
I wasn't going to come out with a statement about the heinous murder of George Floyd because so many people across the country, whether they're white or black, politicians, non-politicians, all came out making the exact right statement that George Floyd was murdered and that the police officers in question needed to be charged. And so on Friday, when the officer was charged, I said, you know what, justice is going to be done in this case, and I'm just going to sit quiet and let that happen.
So back before he was in Congress, when Byron Donalds still felt a connection to the black community, he was saying what we all knew to be true, that Derek Chauvin should be in prison. Now, how many of you think Byron Donalds called Marjorie Taylor Greene or said anything to her about this asinine post? Do not hold your breath if you think that happened or is going to happen, because Byron Donalds has no gall at all. You see, he probably still feels like Derek Chauvin should be in prison. He still knows that Derek Chauvin murdered George Floyd. But you see, it is more important for him to stay in their circle, still be friends with them, and still buck dance for them, because he is still holding out hope that at some point Donald Trump is going to call him and either put him in his cabinet or make him the head of cleaning tables in Mar-a-Lago. It is absolutely pathetic that there are black people who are Republicans who are going to allow Marjorie Taylor Greene, who understands something. If she's saying it, Donald Trump has thought about it, because she and Donald Trump communicate and they're friends. So if Marjorie Taylor Greene is floating out the idea that Derek Chauvin should be freed, they're trying it out on the American public to see if it's something that Donald Trump actually wants to try to do. And you better believe your Tim Scotts out there, your Byron Donalds out there, your Officer Tatums, your Terrence Williams, your Candace Owens out there will say not a goddamn thing when they do decide to let him go. As a matter of fact, it'll even be worse. They won't be silent. They will be cheering that shit on, because they are sellout buck dancers, and that is all we can expect from them. Period.
Don't want no enemies or ops. Envy in their heart, I tell them stop. Vacation on the yacht.